A question I frequently get from patients that come to the office to have their cleanings is, Doc, why do I have tooth decay? They can't understand how they're adults and they have new cavities. And one of the things I explain to them is a pretty frightening statistic, and that statistic is the average American consumes 150 pounds of sugar in a year. And if you wonder why we have obesity problems and tooth decay problems and type 2 diabetes and all those things that are related to sugar, that's why. It's in our diet. Nobody cleans it off their teeth, and that's why they get cavities. It's that simple. If you look at Asian countries like China, they don't even average 10 pounds of sugar a year, and tooth decay and diabetes are almost non-existent in their societies. So what does that say about what we as Americans do? You know, and people have the further question of, well, I don't eat sugar, I don't eat candy. Guess what? There's high fructose corn syrup in sports drinks. There's high fructose corn syrup in various types of iced teas and waters that people drink. You really have to check what's going on with your product to make sure that there's no sugar. High fructose corn syrup is one of the scariest things that we have in our diet. It leads to tremendous amounts of tooth decay, diabetes, obesity, heart disease. And I think that most people don't even realize what's in what they eat. And you really have to look at labels, and you have to learn how to be health conscious in order to live a healthy life. I see patients that don't have tooth decay for 20 years show up and all of a sudden they have 15 cavities. How does that happen? Because they changed something in their diet or their immune system changed, but they are ingesting an unbelievable amount of sugar. We talked about it before, 150 pounds of sugar a year in the average American diet. I mean, you might as well just take your teeth and bathe them in a vat of acid all night long. You're going to get the same effect.